What is going on, guys? My name's SMK. You can always call me Steve, and welcome back to another top 5 list for some shiny Pokemon. If you guys missed the last video, we talked about dark type shiny Pokemon. Of course, link is in the description because it's kind of important because the most viewer requested Pokemon for dark types will be featured in this video. So if you guys don't agree with my list for my top 5 fire type shiny Pokemon, always comment down below because the most requested fire type shiny Pokemon in the comment section below for this particular video will be featured in the next top 5 we do. Okay? Okay. And of course, for today's top 5, obviously there's rules because there's no Mega Evolutions or just shiny Mega Evolutions because Mega Pokemon in general will be put in later videos. I got some special plans for Mega Evolutions, don't worry. We got it covered, team. And then number 2, obviously we cannot pick the same Pokemon out of the same evolution line. So I can only pick one Pokemon shiny that I like out of a whole evolution line. So for example, if I pick Pikachu for a video, I cannot pick Raichu in the same particular video because that would just be a really boring list. So obviously Pikachu's having a a little bit of a cosplay day. She's dressing up as Mega Charizard X because Charizard's been he's in MIA. He's been missing for some time, so Pikachu got a little lonely and decided to dress up as Charizard X today, because why not? So, without further ado, guys, let's hop into my top 5 Fire-type shiny Pokemon list. Enjoy, my friends, and let's look at some shiny Pokemon. Let's go! In the last top 5, guys, we talked about our favorite Dark-type shiny Pokemon, and viewer requested, you guys commented the most in the comment section below in the last video, all about that Yveltal. Yveltal is a legendary Pokemon from Generation 6 in Pokemon Y, and of course, this Pokemon is actually shiny locked, which means there's no legit way to actually obtain Yveltal as a shiny Pokemon. But its shiny, sprite is just, bacon! If you guys don't like Yveltal, man, look at this. It's bacon, it's beautiful, and what's not to love about this Pokemon? He's a really cool legendary Pokemon. I liked him a lot. I did buy Pokemon Y, and he's just really cool to see a shiny variation of a Pokemon, but the sad part is we are not able to get him shiny until maybe down the future. Who knows, but at the end of the day, he's still an awesome shiny Pokemon. At the number 5 spot, we have Victini. Yes, Victini, I know, guys, is a shiny lock Pokemon, and we can't legitimately get it, but with power saves, we can show off how awesome Victini looks. If you guys don't know, just look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's orange, he's white, and then he's got big old blue eyes. What is not to love about this legendary Pokemon from Generation 5? It's just an awesome Pokemon, and on top of the fact, can we just, be in awe of how awesome shiny Victini looks when he actually does the move V-Crate? It's just a perfect mix for a legendary Pokemon, and they gave it an awesome shiny sprite. Just, Game Freak, could you just give us the shiny sprite sometime soon? That'd be great. But number 5 spot goes to Victini. The number 4 spot goes to Ponyta. So when I was a kid, obviously a lot of you guys probably like the card too, but I used to love the Pokemon TCG card for Ponyta. The art just looked amazing, and Ponyta is just awesome. Obviously, in later generations of Pokemon games, they gave Ponyta a shiny sprite and just a shiny variation. And just look at it, it's the blue version of a flame. So like when a flame is really low, it's like more bluish instead of looking yellow, orange, and red. Just look at it. Ponyta just looks beautiful with all this blue hype. It's just so good. And of course, obviously, it does transition over to Rapidash when Ponyta evolves, but I really like Ponyta's shiny sprite better because it just looks more crisp and it just looks more like the blue sticks out a little bit more in Ponyta versus Rapidash. But either way, Ponyta and Rapidash, the blue flames, it's just a seller. It just looks so good, and I just love the blue flames on Ponyta. Number 3, Ninetales. Ninetales is probably one of my favorite fire-type Pokemon from Generation 1, and then obviously later Pokemon generations come along and they gave it the sickest shiny sprite. Primary color of like a charcoal gray with its tip of its tail having like a bluish purple tint. What is not to love about that? On top of the fact that Ninetales still has red eyes, so it just really, hits home like how awesome Ninetales looks. So I don't know what it is, guys, but something with Fox-type Pokemon, they just have a tendency to look really awesome when they have a shiny variation, so the number 3 spot goes to Ninetales. Number 2 goes to Infernape. So Infernape's number 2 on this list because mainly, 1, I love using him for competitive battles. He's really good in the competitive game for Pokemon. I like to think he is. Number 2, his shiny variation just looks amazing. I really like it. Number 3, he kind of reminds me of Diddy Kong from like the Donkey Kong franchise. Yeah, I don't know why, he just does. So obviously his skin tone looks more of like a sunburnt color. Obviously his hands, feet, and like the innards of his ears are like a little bit of purple. So who doesn't like purple? And I don't know, I just feel like the whole shiny variation goes very well with the flames on his head. So hey, Infernape's my boy. I love using him in competitive battle, and I like his shiny variation because it just looks oh so good. Number 1, we have Cyndaquil. You guys guessed it. You probably already did, but obviously you gotta have my boy Cyndaquil on this list because A, he's my mascot because, you know, the Halo Quill, and just because the fact of I've always loved Cyndaquil ever since Generation 2. I loved, I normally pick Fire-type Pokemon when it comes to, like, playing a Pokemon game, but just when it came to Cyndaquil, like, I was just like, oh, he just looks awesome. Obviously, in the anime, I just loved how, like, they portrayed him in the anime. Just everything about Cyndaquil I fell in love with ever since Generation 2's been around, and instead of having, like, the blue on his body, it's more like a light brown, so it just looks really well with, like, the flame on its back, and I just really wish they would actually keep the flame on its back instead of making it go away, because he kind of looks like a naked mole rat sometimes, you know. Just saying, Game Freak. Just, you know, could you keep that? That'd be great. But anyways, that is my top 5 shiny Pokemon for fire types. Did you guys agree with me or do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comment section down below. But if you don't agree with me, let me know what your favorite fire type shiny Pokemon is so I can feature the most requested one in the comment section in the next top 5 shiny Pokemon list. My name's SMK. You can always call me Steve. Make sure you guys like and subscribe because I post videos on the daily. I'll see you guys next time when it comes to some shiny Pokemon. Bye-bye.